Is Frank good in Brawl Ball? He's of course not the typical Brawl Ball or football player because he's slow and big, and you may think that Frank is not really good in Brawl Ball, but quite the opposite. Frank is really strong in Brawl Ball, and I'm gonna show you in this video how to play Frank in Brawl Ball. He's very strong if played properly, and quite the opposite that you may expect. So I'm showing you here some matches I did with Frank and a Primo and a Barley. And here you see him already in action. His primary goal is to remove the wall that is in front of the goal. So to be able to do that, you want to charge up your Frank as fast as possible. Keeping a little bit in the background, doing damage to your opponents, charging up your superpower so that you're ready to go and destroy the wall. So that's your primary goal, and that's how you start the match with Frank. Charging him up by doing damage to your opponents, getting ready to remove the wall. Now, of course, once the wall is removed, Frank is gonna further disturb the enemy team, making sure they cannot reach your own goal. His main goal though remains to remove walls that may be in the way. But also, with a super, he can freeze opponents. And sometimes that is very useful, like they're in front of your own goal, and in that very moment Frank can use his super to stun them. We're gonna see some of those examples here in this video. So he stuns them quite in front of the goal, and they can't shoot. He's gonna grab the ball from them and they cannot score. That's part number 2 of playing Frank properly. Be ready to stop them when they hit the goal. This is the third thing you can do with Frank, but that only works when he's at full health, and that is basically Frank. Here I removed the wall perfectly. That's what you want to do. So the third thing you want to do here, my Frank basically protecting our brawlers here. What you don't want to do is have Frank play the ball usually, because that is not his strength, playing the ball, unless Frank is at full health. And then Frank, most of the time, he can actually just walk through the whole field, walk into the goal and score. And here I scored with the Frank too. So that's what you also can do, and we see that in action here already, and we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into the details of the match. But usually your Frank doesn't want to carry the ball. But you see it here, Frank is always star player because he's really that strong. Yes, he is. He can walk right through the goal. So let's go into the gameplay here. So first, I'm charging up my Frank, staying a little bit back, and then I die unfortunately to their Frank here. But Josh here did a good job with his Barley in doing damage to them. Now my Frank is back, going at their Primo here, charging up his power. Primo removed the wall. Now my Frank, not able to stun him because I didn't have the ultimate yet. But doesn't matter. It's only one goal there ahead. Now I'm moving on with my Frank here and killing their Primos. My super is charged. I didn't kill Primo, but now I'm protecting Josh. My goalie removed the wall, and that works. So Josh can basically walk to the goal and score. That's how you want to play the Frank. Remove those walls. He's really good at that. Here, I'm staying behind the ball, doing damage to them, trying to get my super as soon as possible. And now I also use my super just to kill them all, clearing the way here for Josh. And Josh can score very easily. That's really power play Frank here. That's how you want to play it. And of course, his star player again. Let's see some more example situations where you want to play the Frank differently. In the next one, again, falling back a little bit, trying to hit them, do damage to them, and charge up your super. It's not yet fully charged, and then I get the ball by mistake, which is what you don't want to have. No, I actually didn't have it, or maybe Bull took it. I'm not sure there. But anyways, I'm doing damage to them. Now my super's charged. I'm going into position to remove the walls, and dang, the walls are gone. And now basically our team can score when we have the ball. But they're hiding the ball behind the goal at the moment. So we gotta wait for them until they don't run behind the goal. That's a big disadvantage. If you run behind the goal, you basically open up the field for them to counter-attack you. You don't want that. So I'm just laying back here, doing a little bit of damage to them, and Then I have to grab the ball here, unfortunately. My health is not maxed, but I couldn't make it to the goal. If my health was at fully maxed there, I would make it to the goal against 3 opponents. That really happens with a maxed Frank. So here we gotta stop the bull, that works. Now I'm the only one in the game and trying to stop him there. And that works fine. Now Frank has the ball, which is unfortunate. I don't like that. Frank having the ball and then I'm trying to shoot, but it doesn't work. But at least we have the ball and Josh is able to score the next point. I want to show you that situation where Frank actually stuns them in front of the goal. That is really super, super cool. And we're gonna see that in a few seconds here. First, let's super kill that bull. The wall is already gone and now my Frank at 6,000 health is unstoppable basically. He's just walking into the goal. Very strong when he has so much health. And again, Frank is star player. That's really what a Frank is here. That's really unexpected how strong Frank is. Same thing. Supercharge first, staying back a little bit. Just doing damage to them, trying to kill them. Really not caring for the ball that much. Just trying to kill them. I have my super and we kill him. Now we get the ball with my super ready. I'm walking towards the wall. And I do my super there and the walls are gone and Josh can basically easily walk to the goal. I still don't believe that Frank is good. Let's see the next one. Again, trying to get my super here. And then the ball is just lying around, which is kind of bad because my Frank, but I don't want to grab it. I don't want to grab the ball. I just wait for my team actually to get the ball. But that didn't really work because I died. Now my Frank coming for support of the team, but Joe already scored the goal because the walls are gone, making it really easy to score. Always make sure, not even if you play the Frank, also if you play other brawlers, just make sure to remove those walls in front of the goals because that really gives a huge advantage to your team. A huge advantage to your team. Okay, there is my Frank. He's ready to remove the walls, but we're under attack, so my Frank also has to defend here. And they're attacking still. Now Josh is able to grab the ball. I'm trying to stop him, and then I die to their Frank here. Very unfortunate. And my teammates fighting their way to the goal alone, which is very risky, but they managed to score. Josh is able to make a score there. The walls are still not removed. Now I'm moving towards the walls, trying to remove them, but somehow I get stunned and killed before I can use my super. And they're approaching the goal. And it's 1-1. 1-1. Too many of us have died there. Now something very cool is gonna happen soon. That's gonna surprise you. Now first, let's get rid of that Frank. No, doesn't work. Frank kills us. Against Franks, it's really hard with the Frank. However, I have my super ready. Now, they are trying to score. They kill all of our team and they're in front of the goal. I'm able to stun them and kill them with my Frank. That's really the safe punch there. Frank was able to kill them and at full health, Frank is just walking into the goal. No way for them to stop him. So Frank also in emergency situations, he can't stop them in front of the goal with his super, stun them and score. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to ChiefAvalon Esports and Gaming for more amazing Brawl Stars content. See you in the next one.